Wood Songs Kids is made possible by the Kentucky Department of Tourism, welcoming visitors from all over the world to our lakes, mountains, parks, sports, music, art festivals, and more. Information on everything Kentucky has to offer is online at kentuckytourism.com. By visitlex.com, providing information and activities to visitors of historic Lexington, Kentucky. By the Martin Guitar Company, building handcrafted guitars for professionals and front porch pickers since 1833. Online at martinguitars.com. And by the Deering Banjo Company, making American-made handcrafted banjos. You can visit their full catalog of banjos online at deeringbanjos.com.
Wood Songs Kids, celebrating the music of America's front porch from the Lyric Theater in Lexington, Kentucky.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my name is Sarah Mali B. Cool, and I'm 12 years old. Welcome to Wood Songs Kids. Please welcome my friend, Michael Jonathan.
Thank you, Sarah. We got another really good broadcast with some amazing kids. You ready to sing a song with me? Sitting on a creaky old rocking chair. They say it's gonna rain. We don't care. Dancing with you all afternoon on the front porch with me.
Listen to the rhythm of a summer rain, tapping out a tempo on my window pane. Nothing like summer on the front porch swing, making my banjo ring.
I'm playing my banjo on a rocking chair.
You can play the fiddle in your underwear.
Just pretty as a rainbow in your hair. On the front porch with me. Oh, when you're on the front porch.
with me.
Good job, Sarah. And welcome everybody to another episode of Wood Songs Kids. We are celebrating this amazing, wonderful world of front porch music. It's America's front porch going all over the world, and we invite kids to be part of that music, that part of that spirit, part of that passion. These kids from everywhere to be on our broadcast, and we tell them every week that you don't have to be perfect. We just want you to have fun. And so we've got two great artists for this particular broadcast. First up, all the way from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, they're going to do a great song called Foggy Mountain Special. Please welcome 18 Strings to Wood Songs Kids. All the way from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, great song called Foggy Mountain Special. It's the Eversole family, and they've got their dad performing with them. But let's say hi to some of the kids. Let's bring David playing the guitar, 14 years old. How long have you been playing the guitar, David?
About 2 years.
About 2 years. What made you start?
Well, my dad picked up the mandolin from my grandfather, and he started playing with East Tennessee Bluegrass Association. and he wanted to introduce us to some bluegrass music.
Yeah, so now was the guitar a hard instrument for you to learn? I mean, you were only 12 when you started. You're 14 now, but you were only 12 when you started.
Well, yeah, it was hard at first, but it got a lot easier over time.
So practice makes it fun, right?
Exactly.
Well, we're going to talk more. We've got a wonderful bass player to talk about too, but right now they're going to get back into a song of theirs called Walk the Way the Wind Blows. It's 18 strings from Gatlinburg, Tennessee on Wood Songs Kids.
I remember, darling, when you first came to me. All the year was sweet then, and all our time was free. But like the leaves that wither, our hearts fell away. Think I'll just go out alone, walk our blues away.
Walk the way the wind blows, cry the tears I've cried, hoping for you, darling, to be here by my side. I've got to do some thinking of where to go from here. Walk the way the wind blows, wipe away the tears. Walk the way the wind blows, cry the tears I've cried, hoping for you, darling, to be here by my side. I've got to do some thinking of where to go from here. Walk the way the wind blows, wipe away the tears. Walk the way the wind blows, wipe away the tears.
They call themselves 18 Strings, all the way from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Daddy Brian was singing on that with his daughter, Julia. We're going to talk to them shortly. You know, there's so many kids that want to be on Wood Songs Kids, and we love to hear everybody. If you're a parent or a guardian and you think that your youngster belongs on our stage, we would love to hear from you. All you have to do is go to our website, the Wood Songs Kids website. It's an ORG, and just send us a submission. If you're a parent or a guardian, we definitely want to hear about the youngsters that you have. And speaking of very talented youngsters, he's only 13 years old. He comes all the way from Pennsylvania. He's an incredible banjo player. He's going to do an original song that he wrote called Old Blue. Let's welcome Isaac Schwartz to Wood Songs Kids. Little Bela Fleck Jr. over there. Isaac Schwartz, he's 13 years old. He's from Bartonville, Pennsylvania. That's an original song that he wrote called Old Blue. And let me ask you something. You were playing the three-fingered Scruggs-style banjo that we were talking to 18 Strings about, right? Ashton was playing
Yes.
that. So that's what you were doing on that, right?
Yes.
How hard was that for you to learn?
Well, it took me, to get the rolls down, most of them, it was about 5 weeks.
About 5 weeks. Now, speaking of 5, you were about 5 years old when you started playing an instrument, but it was the piano.
Yes.
Now, what made you change from the piano to the banjo?
Well, I've been playing a lot of bluegrass since I was probably 7. But just 2 years ago, I saw a band called the Rutabaggers playing, and
That inspired you?
they were such a good band that I wanted to get lessons from one of them on, the guitar or the mandolin, because that's mainly what I played then in bluegrass. But the only one who taught lessons was the banjo player.
Isaac Schwartz, 13 years old from Bartonville, Pennsylvania, and his open back clawhammer banjo on Wood Songs Kids. Oh, yeah. So Isaac Schwartz from Bartonville, Pennsylvania. He's only 13 years old. What do you think, Sarai? He's playing that banjo like crazy, isn't he?
Yeah.
And now you can go and get really expensive music lessons, but there's another way to learn an instrument, right?
For
What's
sure.
another way?
Better than music lessons, playing with other people is definitely the easiest way to learn how to play any instrument.
Well, our next group that we got to hear earlier, they have sort of their own community because they're sort of like a family band, right? And they get to play together. They're going to do a tune called Theme Time. This is a great tune. They're from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. They call themselves 18 Strings on Wood Songs Kids. Great song called Theme Time. It's 18 strings from Gatlinburg, Tennessee. Let's say hi to the bass player, Julia Ebersol. Julia, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good. Now, you're playing an upright bass, and for those watching on TV, they can see what that is. For those listening on the radio, describe what the upright bass is.
Well, it's very large. It's taller than me.
It is taller than you. Was that a hard thing for you to learn since it's such a tall instrument?
Yeah, well, I started out on a little Kala ukulele bass, so I kind of learned on that.
And those little ukulele basses, they make pretty much the same sound as a big upright bass. They're just a lot easier to carry around. You're going to play a great song called Big Spike Hammer. You ready? From Gatlinburg, Tennessee. It's 18 strings on Wood Songs Kids.
Can't you hear that riffle of my big spike hammer? Lord, it's busting my side. I've done all I can do to keep that beat. Still, she's not satisfied. Hey, hey, Devil May, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, Devil May, I'll get even someday. I'm the best hammer swinger in this big section gang. Big Bill Johnson is my name. This spiked hammer that I swing for $1.50 a day. Boys, it's all for my Devil May. Hey, hey, Devil May, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, Devil May, I'll get even someday. I've been lots of places, there's not much I ain't done. Still, there's things I'd like to see. This spiked hammer that I swing, or the woman that I love, one's gonna be the death of me. Hey, hey, Devil May, why do you treat me this way? Hey, hey, Devil May, I'll get even someday. Big spiked hammer, big spiked hammer.
All the way from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, 18 strings. David on guitar, Julia playing bass, Ashton Murray playing spectacular on the banjo, and Father Brian. And we've got all the way from Bartonville, Pennsylvania, a wonderful banjo player, and he's going to do a tune called Caravan. Isaac Schwartz on Wood Songs Kids. good ending. 13-year-old Isaac Schwartz from Bartonville, Pennsylvania, playing a brilliant banjo, and he's going to put down his 5-string. He's going to pick up that fretless, open-back, Appalachian-style clawhammer banjo and do a tune called Protect the Innocent. Isaac Schwartz on Wood Songs Kids. Sound a little bit of Leroy Troy there. Wasn't it wonderful having Isaac Schwartz on our broadcast, 13 years old, all the way from Bartonville, Pennsylvania, and all the way from Gatlinburg, Tennessee, 18 strings. They did great. Mr. Rogers said it best. He said that listening is where love begins, and listening to your children, listening to the kids play is one of the most loving things that you can do. And in this world, in this time, in what's going on around the globe right now, that love is the most precious part of the music of America's Front Porch. Let's thank everybody for listening, Sarah.
Thanks for being a part of our show. Join us again next week for more Wood Songs Kids.
Closed captioning provided by Highbridge Springwater. Wood Songs Kids is made possible by the Kentucky Department of Tourism, welcoming visitors from all over the world to our lakes, mountains, parks, sports, music, art festivals, and more. Information on everything Kentucky has to offer is online at kentuckytourism.com. By visitlex.com, providing information and activities to visitors of historic Lexington, Kentucky. By the Martin Guitar Company, building handcrafted guitars for professionals and front porch pickers since 1833. Online at martinguitars.com. And by the Deering Banjo Company, making American-made handcrafted banjos. You can visit their full catalog of banjos online at deeringbanjos.com.